Chapter 2. The Buddha Majestic Awakening leads Bodhisattvas into the intermediate realm to teach and guide them. At that time, the Buddha Majjhima Samma, having attained perfect enlightenment, clearly understood that sentient beings were completely free from all impure thoughts. Therefore, he entered the intermediate realm to receive the precepts and teachings, gaining many benefits and saving countless beings. He made a great vow to carry out his Buddha work. At this time, the Buddha Majjhima Samma entered the samadhi of attaining the summit, causing the countless thousands of bodhisattvas, without any difference in form, to be identical to the Buddha Majjhima Samma. At this very moment, Mahakasyapa, the bhikkhus, bhikkhunis, upasakas, and upasikas of Jambudvipa, and the devas, dragons, ghosts, garudas, chandalas, maduras, gandharvas, kumbhandas, pudanas, humans and non-humans, 800,000 beings of the 8 kingdoms, using their divine powers, entered the intermediate realm together. Then the Buddha, in the midst of the assembly, spoke these verses. The delusion of the intermediate state blindness without the 3 venerable ones transforming the body along the 5 paths, depending on one's actions, leading to one's destination, either falling into the 2 heavenly realms or entering the 3 realms. Alas, how pitiful! Now the Tathagata has arrived, the intermediate state has been liberated. May I also accomplish this. Receiving the formless teachings, severing all thoughts, severing the root. All Buddhas of the 3 ages, all practice this Dharma. The form of phenomena is inherently glorious, extinguishing them through the path of concentration in mind. The Tathagata, the true nature, neither arising nor ceasing, contemplating the inner and outer emptiness of the body, knowing clearly that phenomena are impermanent, starting from the root of delusion and attachment, like ashes covering a charcoal fire, the fool says the fire is extinguished, but in reality, the fire remains. The mind is the root of poison, good and evil follow that mind. Doing good leads to good, doing evil leads to evil. Like a person who does evil, thinking there is no retribution. When karmic retribution comes, who can replace them? Violating precepts and not practicing the Dharma, claiming no one else. By nude form eating fruit offering to the sun and moon gods, the 3 evil paths fall by themselves, knowing which lifetime they will escape those who are not Buddhists even if near. They are still far from me at this time. After the Buddha had finished reciting this verse, he used his divine power to enter the intermediate state and transform it into a 7-jeweled high palace and a 7-jeweled lecture hall. Silk banners covered the area, the steps were made of gold, silver, and lapis lazuli. Behind the garden was a bathing pond made of 7 jewels, and swallows, mandarin ducks, and other precious birds sang. Then the Buddha used his divine power to cause that being to live for 7 days, 6 days, 5 days, 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, and 1 day, and then it ended. At this time, the Buddha contemplated the deluded mind of this being, wanting to clearly distinguish the aspects of each stage of existence, like the aspects of the 4 directions and 4 attainments. The 9 stages of the initial awakening of the mind have their own distinct areas. The realm of existence of the cause and effect of a Pratyeka Buddha. Then the Buddha manifested 700 billion Nyuta high thrones of 7 treasures, each throne containing a manifested Buddha, and each manifested Buddha recited 4 extraordinary verses. All conditioned phenomena are impermanent. Consciousness is an external phenomenon. Where there is arising, there is cessation. That cessation is bliss. There is no birth, aging, sickness, or death. Nor are there 3 existences. Entering completely the realm of emptiness. It is the home of all Buddhas. There is no fear, no stain. It is not tainted by desire. The adornments and 5 desires are completely gone. If one eradicates 108 cravings, the accumulated defilements are also eliminated. What is destroyed before will not be born afterward. The 37 stages of enlightenment: emptiness, formlessness, and desirelessness. The path the Buddha walked. Those beings with sharp faculties, upon hearing, did not hesitate. They used the sword of wisdom to cut them down. Like fire burning a bronze mountain. Sentient beings are difficult to comprehend. The Buddhas previously said, the roots of sin are deep and firmly established. No matter how much compassion is shown, they cannot be saved. The intermediate state of existence is in various forms. Only the teachings are revealed. Even if one did not have the aspiration before, upon hearing the Dharma, one can be saved. While the Buddha was speaking, this chanting, 78,100,000 Nayuta beings in the intermediate state of existence awakened the supreme and true path, and developed the Bodhi mind. At that time, the Buddha, suddenly, while in the midst of the assembly, ascended to the high throne. The Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions with supernatural powers sat on his left. Mahakasyapa and the 4 assemblies of monks, nuns, laymen, and laywomen from the Jambudvipa realm sat on his right. The gods, dragons, demons, and great kings sat behind the Buddha. From the realms of the 4 heavenly kings, the first heavenly king, the king of the 4 heavens. Then the Buddha recited a verse, the Tathagata, with boundless enlightenment. His supernatural powers are immeasurable. He enters and exits the rocky cliffs, like a bird soaring through the void. From countless lifetimes, I have cultivated many merits. Saving sentient beings without ceasing, initiating the Bodhi mind. Nirvana, which comes and goes, I have not seen anyone being saved. I resided at Songshu, transmigrating to this place. In the past, I made a vow to save sentient beings. I will never abandon one until I have saved him. Considering the intermediate state of existence, they all have upper, middle, and lower states. Only by using 3 principles, the 4 noble truths, the true nature of reality, lust, anger, and delusion are reduced. Meditation is necessary to eliminate 800 serious illnesses. 84,000 defilements. Giving, observing precepts, and patience, diligence, meditation, and wisdom are needed. Skillful means are required to sever the 3 root poisons. Form is not originally mine. What is the root of form and craving? Clearly understanding formless existence worthy of being called a true practitioner of the Dharma before I became a Buddha. I was deluded by form, falling into the 4 realms of madness, drowning in the ocean of birth and death. Now I understand the root of form, seeing form as its true reality, feeling, perception, volition, and consciousness. Impure and defiled, not the true path. Sound enters the 18 realms, the 22 faculties, each and every, thoroughly understood, remaining silent and unattached. In the intermediate realm of desire, defilements are subtle, like a newly made garment, soiled by dust. A person with the eye of wisdom shakes the garment, and the dust flies away. The beings in the intermediate realm are no different. Their lust, anger, and delusion are subtle. Hearing the Dharma, they immediately attain enlightenment, focusing their minds without wavering, thus attaining stream enterer status. 3 transformations and 12 practices, attaining stream returner status, with all 4 parts destroyed, then attaining non-returner status. Suffering ceases. Delusion and attachment are eliminated, thus attaining arhatship. In the past, there were 80,084,000 of those who attained the first 2 stages. Unclear, the unreturning Buddha 120,000 billion innumerable arhats 6 supernatural powers. Pure body towards the Buddha vehicles 84,000 billion towards the Bodhisattva mind as numerous as dust particles. I reside in Jambudvipa. My asceticism is immeasurable, sacrificing my kingdom, wealth, wife and children, my head, eyes, bones, blood, and marrow, my mind is as firm as diamond, undisturbed by demons. What great blessings! What wish has not been fulfilled? At that time, the beings sitting above began to think, the Buddha only speaks the Dharma for me, not for anyone else. Those who aspire to the Shravaka path attain the fruit of Shravaka. Those who aspire to the Pratyekabuddha path attain the fruit of Pratyekabuddha. Those who aspire to the Bodhi path attain the fruit of Bodhi.